With the Madden Ultimate Team season just around the corner, it's important to find a reliable site. Introducing MUTReserve.com. Find all your coin needs there, and while you're there, make sure to use code RENDER for 15% off. What's up, guys? Render back again with another Madden video, and once again, we are in the office of the man, the myth, definitely not a legend, Adam Gase, in the New York Jets office. But today we're doing another rookie simulation video. I'm exhausting every single rookie simulation I can possibly do because I'm having a ton of fun with these to see kind of, what happens when this season progresses. Who plays better, who doesn't? What are some of these storylines that we could potentially see in the real NFL this year? Before we get into today's video and the comparison, I do ask that if you enjoy today's content or previous content or even future content, consider giving a like to the video and subscribing if you're new to the channel. I have a ton of rookie simulation videos. All will be in a playlist above in the top right hand corner, as well as rookie simulations and other side-by-side comparisons throughout this Madden season. Without further ado, let's talk about the two guys that we are going to be looking at in comparing this rookie season, and that's going to be none other than Tua Tagovailoa versus Justin Herbert. Who has the better rookie season? Let's take a look at the two guys we're comparing. All right, for Tua, he is 6 feet tall, 217 pounds soaking wet, the age of 22 from that one college that lost to Ohio State. But that's for another conversation. 73 overall, so a very solid start to his rookie season. For ratings, he has 88 throw power, very good, and all above 80s in regards to accuracies. If you're looking at speed here, which is kind of a big thing, we're talking about mobility, he's got 81 speed, so he is competent in that regard. He will be able to get escape artists, I'm assuming, eventually, depending on his archetype. But he is a solid QB, and we have seen how he produces in other Madden videos, right? He plays very well. Now, is it enough to earn AFC Rookie of the Year honors? Justin Herbert usually beats him in that regard. And that's what I kind of wanted to see this season. When we actually match these two guys up in the simulation, who has the better rookie season? Who balls out more? And that's going to be interesting to see. So let's take a look at Justin Herbert, that Rookie of the Year killer. All right, looking at Justin Herbert, he is the prototypical build for an NFL QB. 6'6", 236 pounds, 22 years old, and from Oregon. He's got hidden potential, so he'll at least earn star development. He's a 71 overall, so not great to start the season, but he is not that far behind from Tua. Looking at his core attributes, we have 92 throw power, one of the strongest arms in the league, but his accuracies are a little bit less. Mid 70s for his deep accuracy, almost 80 for mid, and then 84 for short. So not bad. Looking at his speed, he's got 82 speed, so he's a little bit faster than Tua. So he's taller and faster than Tua. Interesting. So Herbert, again, is this absolute freak of nature when it comes to being an athlete. But can he be accurate enough to have a great season? Let's find out. All right, Adam Gase, let's start this season and see how bad you guys go. I'm going to take a prediction 2-14 for Adam Gase and the Jets. Absolute trash. But as for the other two guys, my prediction this season, I'm going to say Tua Tagovailoa takes Rookie of the Year honors for the AFC. He's going to just ball out this season. Him with Preston Williams and Devontae Parker and Mike Gesicki. I'm excited to see what happens this season. So without further ado, one season, everybody knows the rules. Let's go to the mid-season point. Kabam. All right, for the Dolphins this season, Tua is not off to a great start. 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. If we project that for the rest of the season, if we extrapolate, if you will, he finishes with 20 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Not bad for a rookie season, but I think we're expecting a little bit more from him. Only 1,500 yards roughly. I think, again, that second half of the season, we see quarterbacks really take off and throw a lot more. So he'll probably end around 3,800 to 4,200 passing yards. But not a great start to the season. His completions are what kind of the issue. Only 57%. That is way under the league average. And because of that, his QBR rating is a lot lower. But not a great start for the season for Tua. Now, looking at Herbert, we can see that he's balling out. I feel like whenever I go against Justin Herbert in my predictions, he just shuts me up very quick. 2,000 yards already on the season, 20 touchdowns and 6 interceptions for 68 completion percentage and 109 QBR rating. Herbert listened to my prediction and decided to just absolutely go for MVP type numbers. If we're extrapolating and projecting these full season accolades and statistics, 4,200 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, he's in MVP conversation in my opinion if he continues with this. Now, will he? Who knows? We'll have to see what the rest of the season beholds. But without further ado, let's jump into that second half of the season. Just kidding. Let's look at records first. So we have the Dolphins at currently 3-5. So not great, but not bad. They are definitely in contention for a wild card berth. I don't think they'll be able to make the divisional clinching because the Patriots are 6-1 with Cam Newton, and that's going to be a crazy dynamic this regular season. But Dolphins are at 3-5. They have the potential to clinch a playoff berth for wild card. Will they? It's going to be tough. We'll have to see what the Chargers are doing as well. As for the Chargers, wow, they are the fourth best team in the NFL at a 6-2 record, just neck and neck with the Chiefs. Looking at they've put up already 238 points. They are on the cusp of almost putting up 500 points for the season. This is a scary team. And Justin Herbert is definitely leading the charge of that with 20 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. The man's on a mission to prove me wrong, to be the best quarterback, not even in the rookie class, but in the whole NFL. Will he do that? Let's find out at the end of the season. All right, at the end of the season, Tua did not produce. I think he heard me saying that he's going to ball out and got scared and just decided to absolutely not a good season. 3,000 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. What a bummer for him this season. I've seen in other simulations he play a lot better than this. And I would be surprised if I think Justin Herbert almost has better stats than this at the half season mark. So disappointing season for Tua. Doesn't look promising for going into the second season. Maybe if it's magic, we'll take over and play better. Who knows? You never know with that. As for the Chargers and Justin Herbert, yep, give him the MVP right now, or at least put him in contention for it, right? 4,100 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. That's pretty solid numbers. Now, to be fair, he kind of dropped off a little bit in regards to touchdowns and interceptions. He only threw 12 to end the season off, but he only threw three picks in that regard. So, 12 to 3 touchdown interception ratio. That's 4 touchdowns to 1. He still played really, really well, ending him with a 102 QBR rating. Very solid. Let's look at the teams, and then we'll look at the individual accolades. All right, for the Dolphins, they didn't play well. They ended the season 6-10, so very comparable to their 3-5 record. I think they actually just split. They kind of just copied what they did the first half of the season and just decided to duplicate that. So 6-10, they will be earning a very high lottery pick. Not a solid season for the Dolphins and for Tua Tagovailoa as well. Now, if we're looking at the Chargers finished 6-10. So they go from a 6-2 record and they lose 8 straight games. What happened? Oh my goodness. This is actually insane. I've never seen that big of a drop-off before, going from a 6-2 record to literally not winning a single game the rest of the season. The offense, it looked like barely put up any more numbers. They put up maybe 120, 130 more points, and the defense gave up a ton. So disappointing end of the season. Justin Herbert really wasn't the reason for it. I think it was the defense that just collapsed on themselves. All right, for the end of the season, MVP honors goes to somehow, way, shape, or form Ryan Tannehill. They finished 12-4. I don't see that happening in the regular season. They lost Jack Conklin to the Browns, and I just can't see that being reality. Justin Herbert did get top 10 for MVP this year for the NFL, so he played really well this season. He put up great numbers. His defense just let him down at the end of the season. So Justin Herbert definitely deserves the recognition to get top 10 placement for MVP. For Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel, 12-4. That makes sense to me. As for the AFC honors, this will be against Tua versus Justin Herbert. This is kind of a given. It's got to be Justin Herbert, right? Finishing with almost 40 touchdowns and 4,200 passing yards. He balled out this season. Tua got third, so maybe the fact that everybody else played horrible, that kind of surprises me. He didn't have a great season, but I think it's easier for a quarterback to be in good placing or good standing for Rookie of the Year because they get all the volume, right? They're constantly either throwing the ball or running the ball. So Tua did not end the season that great. If we're looking at ending season overalls, Herbert ended with a 76 and Tua ended with a 77. Now, to be fair, Herbert started at 71, Tua started at 73, so Tua went up 4 points and Herbert went up 5 points. So in conclusion, Justin Herbert had a higher increase in overall. But who do we have to give the cake to? The winner, the trophy? It's got to be Justin Herbert. He balled out this season. He put up MVP-like numbers while Tua really just did not show up for this season. Well, that wraps up the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you did enjoy today's content, consider smashing the like button on the video and subscribing if you're new to the channel. Without further ado, take care, guys.
What we do here is go back.
Oh,